Jesus Christ. That doesn't tell every story out loud.
And now, CheezWits.
How do?
Hey there.
What's going on with you, Jessica?
Just, doing my thing.
You all set for tomorrow?
I haven't even been able to think about tomorrow yet. I had a doctor's appointment with a different doctor today, and it was 45 minutes away, and now I have road rage.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand it. I'm almost home. Should be in the house here in a couple minutes.
All right.
Fuck, it's cold. It's cold and windy and raining here right now.
Here too.
Huh?
Here too.
Yeah. There too?
Yeah. It's probably not as cold as where you are. It's 56. That's pretty cold for Nashville.
No, yeah, it's 50 here.
Yeah.
Hold, you're on the floor right now. You fell off my dashboard.
Yes, I did. Like, I don't have enough problems.
I'm glad I'm not wearing a skirt today.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? Perish the thought.
Ugh.
Okay, let me get out of this goddamn car. Oh. All right, let me turn that off. Let me turn this off. There we go.
There you are.
I know the darkness was probably better than seeing my face, but it's the way it goes. You can't have all your dreams can't come true, Jess.
No, sure can't.
That I have decided that the most common name of females that I know is Jessica.
In my generation, the three most common names are Jessica, Jennifer, and Michelle. Probably not in that order. Jennifer's the most popular. And then I don't know if Jessica or Michelle is more common, but I was in a virtual audiobook narrators conference this weekend, and the person putting it on, her name was Jess. And so all of the participants knew her. Only one or two of them knew me. But every time somebody said, "Thank you, Jess," or "Jess, I'm so grateful for you," or "Jess does such a great job," I was like, how do you know? Oh, that Jess.
Who's the best Jess?
Right.
Well, my problem is I think most of the time you and I have known each other, when I speak to you, I normally call you Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
Most often.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are a couple other people I know who I call Jess, and the girl, now there's a woman I work with, her name is Jessica as well. And I don't know whether to say Jess or Jessica, or which one, does one sound more formal? It's a little confusing to me, only because I don't want to sound too, familiar.
I mean, you can ask her what she prefers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her what she prefers. And the funny thing is, though, so when I talk to you in person, in this way, I usually say Jessica. I think. But when I write to you, I write Jess.
Well, probably because when you write to me, you see my name, which online is Jess. But what's funny is, I've probably mentioned this before, my entire life, my mom refused to let anybody call me Jessie because she hates it. And so it was just always my thing too, just don't call me Jessie. That's not what I go by. And then it occurred to me this last couple of years that I don't actually give a fuck if you call me Jessie. And so then when I needed a different pseudonym, some of my audiobooks are under Jess Wright and some of them are under a different name. I needed a different name. I made that name Jessie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So now you go by three. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Look I've just opened up the Facebook. This is what I opened up to.
Oh my God. Who the hell is posting pictures of vaginas?
Well, it looks like what it is actually. It's a picture of. It looks like the what is that called? The peri, the little space between penis and vagina. The
Between
peri
the
whatever.
penis, the space between the penis and vagina? Is that what you said?
No, the space between the vagina, yeah, and anus.
Oh.
That's the perineum.
Is that? It looks like it's about the maybe there's the picture. This is what Chris. This is what I clicked on Facebook when I just got in, and this is what I saw.
Yeah, that's the perineum.
So I think what it is probably childbirth sutures.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like.
Sometimes that can rip. But what a weird thing to post.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not sure how appropriate that is. I don't know if it's not appropriate.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, inappropriate. Oh, Lord. I'm going to try to switch over to microphone. This call. Yeah.
Switch over.
Oh, look at you.
What, me being all tech savvy?
You figuring out how to do it at the same time so you're not on the call twice.
Yeah, how about that? I'm better than Chris. Yay! Oh, I got a ticket today, you guys. Now get this. What the the law is so just weird sometimes. So I went to work and I parked in front of our building, which is a loading zone. I forgot that I was in the loading zone. It's for us to load and unload, and I unloaded some stuff and then forgot and left my vehicle there. So I come out and I've got a ticket on my vehicle this afternoon. I'm for parking in a loading zone and exceeding the time limit parked in the loading zone. It's like, sons of a bitches.
That's weird.
Yeah, so 2 tickets or two different fines for doing the same thing. It's like when, you murder somebody and they charge you for aggravated assault, murder, and attempted murder, and all of the other murders involved. They charge you for, it's like, really? We charge people for we really want to get you. That's what they're telling me.
Yeah.
We want your cash.
It is close to the end of the month.
It sure enough is.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, what's going on your end?
Sorry about that.
Oh.
What are you doing? What's happening?
I was fucking around with my microphone.
With your what?
Microphone.
Oh.
Your micro something. I didn't know what it was. I was
sorry.
Suspicious.
It always sounds like there's a cat toy when you're on, Chris.
I've never heard that before.
That's his whatever it is.
Jingle
his
bells.
Scrotum tie.
Jingle bells.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's right. There. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, Chris, weather at your place. Jess and I have already done our weather checks. We're both in the 50s and raining and cold.
Sunny 60.
Wow.
Shut the front door. How beautiful is it there?
How was New York? Is that you're back from there, right?
Yeah, thank God. I
You
hate that
it,
city.
Huh?
Yeah.
You absolutely hate it. So this government shutdown, you guys.
Fuck.
You don't know how terrible it is, or how much it affects people until you start hearing all of the things that the government. You don't realize how much the government does until you start hearing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfucking real. We're talking, and just because of what I do, school lunches are affected.
Yep.
All people SSI, just so many things that the government supports. It's insanity. And then that fuck Mike, whatever his face is, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, this fucking guy says, yeah, take some time off.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
He's definitely in the Epstein files.
Yeah. Oh, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
And Grinder.
And Grinder.
And Grinder.
Yeah,
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey, we haven't had an update on, Jess, your roof.
The roofers came out the other day because they had sent pictures to the insurance company again, and they said, because I think I told you the insurance adjuster was like to the adjusters, look on YouTube to see the proper way to do this. And they were like, yeah, cool. No, here's the manufacturer specs directly from their website. And she's like, no, we still disagree. So they came back out here and they said that she actually sent them a pamphlet on the proper way to do their job. And so they came back out the other day. They said to take more pictures. And today they sent a 60 picture report to my adjuster and copied me on it. And this one has pictures of hail dents on my gutters, on my what do you call it next to the windows? The shutters. The shutters, the soffits, the roof. Like they showed hail damage on there's dented shingles on both sides of my roof and all of the peaks. Like they took 60 pictures of hail dents and sent them to her.
You know why? They wanted to send her the note said, hey, bitch, you didn't want to pay this?
Now you're going to pay for
this.
All of it. Yep.
Right.
Yep. And so, but they just said, please look at this picture report, and they didn't say anything else. So she just responded a couple of minutes ago saying, please tell me, exactly what I'm supposed to be looking at here and any estimate. So.
Fantastic.
We'll see what happens. Like this means I may be getting a whole bunch of new shit.
Right. Or they just say, fix what needs to be fixed.
Right.
It's like when somebody smashes your car and it's like, well, it's really kind of a little dent, but the insurance company's paying for the whole thing. Nah, just pull out the dent and give me the cash.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad about doing that.
No, but you know what? As hard as these guys have had to work to get this far,
you want to give them the money.
I want to give them the money.
Yeah.
They have worked to get roof money. I want them to get roof money.
It shouldn't be that fucking hard, though.
No, it shouldn't. A couple of weeks ago, there was a big accident about a mile down the road. I'm actually surprised it didn't happen to me, but I do live just far enough off the main road that it is not, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but it's not likely. Some girl, she was under 21. They have not given her age, but she was cited for drunk driving under 21.
Jesus.
Speeding down the road, ended up her car nose down in somebody's roof.
What?
Yeah. Here, I'll find a picture and send it.
How do you do that shit?
Yeah, here. Well, that's the car having been removed from the roof. There it is. Copy image. Where is the chat? Where's the chat on this? I've been doing there it is. Oh, you're not gonna let me, bitch, I can't send a picture? All right. I'll send it to text.
Okay, female Wally.
Listen.
Female Wally.
It won't let me do it.
You do not want to be the female Wally. I can tell you that.
All right, there's the picture. This is a mile from my house.
Jesus Christ. That doesn't tell every story out loud.
No, I no. So shut up for a second. So I used that because I was missing text messages when they were coming. So I said, I am going to put this to the most obnoxious thing I can find that's already loaded into my phone. And
how
that's
is
it.
the AOL You've Got Mail message already loaded onto your phone?
Because of my obscure email address.
Oh, that's right.
Right? So don't give it away. but I have the obscure email address, which was bought by AOL after it was bought by whoever and whoever and whoever and whoever and whoever.
Oh, your CS address.
Yeah, but I am shocked that even works still, but it does. I've had the same email address, you guys, for like 35 years.
It's insane. But yeah, so you see that picture?
Hell of an angle.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. So I don't think anybody really understands how she did that. The lady, that you can see in the house that part of the house used to be a garage and it was converted. It was the woman's bedroom. She and her dogs had just left the room like 5 minutes before that happened.
You almost hear Tom Wopat in your head going, "Oh, them Duke boys are going to be in trouble."
Yeah. Yeah. And my first reaction was, I hope she doesn't have the same insurance company I have, because they're going to be like, they should be able to reuse those shingles though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
everything's fine.
And then that lady went on there's this website called Hub Nashville where you like request whatever you need from the city. And you can also say, hey, there's a lot of accidents at this intersection. I'm requesting a stop sign or stop light or whatever. Right. She requested a guardrail because that's not even the first time somebody's had a big accident there that's damaged a home right around hers. And she got a response from somebody at Hub Nashville that said, guardrails are not to protect homeowner property. They're to protect drivers.
Oh, well.
Okay. Wow. Well, does that mean as soon as the girl gets out of the hospital with the broken neck, she should message and say, hey, in case my drunk ass ends up on this road again, could you put up a guardrail?
Wow. Yeah. You just can't. Some things you see, it's so unexpected. The response is so unexpected. It's just, what the fuck do you do, city people?
Mm-hmm.
What is it you do?
Yeah.
With all that money you take, what is it you do?
I guess she sent it to one of the council people, sent the response to one of the council people, and they were like, oh, hell no.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So that's what, so that was a response from a city employee?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. And at least that's not true here, because they do use it to protect people from going over the edge into a ravine. Right. But they also put them in front of, when there's serious corners, they put them in front of people's houses. Mm-hmm. So that people don't come off the sharp turn and smash. I like out here what people end up doing, and if they have those situations, they put the biggest fucking boulders they can find in front of their houses.
Yeah.
And, hey, fucker, you're not going to ruin my house. You're going to die.
I just have to wonder if boulders are a guardrail. Like, at what point was the car airborne where that wouldn't have made any difference?
But how did it get that far up in the air? Like, isn't that relatively flat area around there?
I mean, there's hills, but, and I don't know.
Can't you just see there's a county employee somewhere assessing this, and they look at it and they just go,
It's like they had a Hot Wheels jump or something.
Like, I don't even know how, I was like, how the hell are they even going to get that out of there? But they had a truck with a thing that lifted it out. I don't know if that's a common use for it, but.
Oh, God damn. And so at work today, you ever have one of those days where you feel like you've accomplished absolutely fucking nothing?
In the middle of it.
Yep, same.
That was my day today. Like, I did lots of things, and I started several things, but there were so many fucking interruptions and so many hey canyas that I fucking really feel like I got zero done. And it's so frustrating to have that day where you feel inept, just fighting the fucking wind the whole time. You're just walking into the wind and getting fucking nowhere. And that was my day today. So I'm really in this shitty kind of mood right now.
Me too.
I just am. I'm in a not like mad or angry, just disappointed in the whole fucking thing there. Though I did accomplish some things. However, the so as you know, we provide services and we get funded through federal grants sometimes or through private grants and private donations. So now the federal government is asking that, if I've got this right, people who use the service we provide, we have to now ensure that they are not in the country illegally.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So we have to take a look. And this is not just us. This is, a new policy in the country that to make sure that you're not getting services that you shouldn't be getting because you're in the country. So if you're going to a soup kitchen or if you're going to a shelter or if someone's giving you a coat because it's fucking, winter, or you're getting a pair of socks or fucking tampons or whatever it is, whatever these 501c who serve indigent populations and unhoused populations and needy populations. And the other thing to say here is it's not all, most of it is not unhoused people or homeless people. Most of the help goes to people who are working but don't make enough money for all of these other things that life costs, particularly when their third-story walk-up with 2 bedrooms is $2,000 a month.
Right.
And you get 2 people working, and they're both working, 2 part-time jobs because, God forbid, someone should give you a full-time job. Mm-hmm. Those are harder to come by these days, I think.
Chris, did you see the woman on TikTok who she's sitting there like chewing on toast like a cow, talking about to people complaining that they're not going to get SNAP benefits in November. What did you do with your SNAP benefits in October?
Okay, first of all, that was my ex-wife. And
what gave it away, the cow or
the cow part?
Oh.
So it's amazing. Wally is, solving the problems of the indigent and apparently illegal. And I haven't even managed to take a shit today.
Wow, I've taken 2.
Yeah, that's something, Wally.
Yeah. But it's just, you got, I don't know, I'm sure you have an idea of it. The obstacles that face human beings who are in certain circumstances. And again, I want to just say, it's not about people who are homeless and don't work.
No.
It's about people who are homeless and don't work, but it's more about people who work and just fucking can't afford life.
Wally is like the benefit Nazi. All of a sudden, he's going to have to, you're here illegally? No SNAP for you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that's how it may, you're fucking handing out, some food so somebody can get by on the week with. And listen, food pantries do not hand out fucking gourmet food.
No, right? I don't think so. No, you're handing out fucking hamburger and chicken.
Well, but a lot of the food like you guys handed out is coming from so we hand out mostly fresh food, like fresh fruits and vegetables and like that, and the occasional time we're handing out the protein. So far, we've been handing out a lot of protein. The protein we've been handing out is mostly fish, frozen fish. It's not like you're getting fucking kiwis and great oranges and hey, here's your cutie tangerines. And
well, nobody's ever said let's go down to the shelter and pick up our star fruit.
Well, no, that's exactly. But we do hand out potatoes and tomatoes,
no prime rib,
and no prime and broccoli. And those things will come from say grocery stores who are this was a sell by date, and as you know, you've got another 3-4 days after the sell by date where stuff is still fine. But that's what they're doing. They're saying, we're going to give you this and this and this and this. And then there's the distributor who gives us stuff that's perfectly fine. It doesn't have a sell by date on it. But with this shutdown, the access to that stuff is fucking nutty scarce. Because big giant food pantries, the distribution food pantries, they rely on government funding. And when the government says, fuck you, it's like, oh shit, fuck me, fuck them is what you're doing.
I saw where St. Jude, which operates primarily on donations, but does get some government funding, that they had to scale back their budget by $150 million.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So the effect is gigantic.
Yeah.
And
hey, but listen, we got a new ballroom.
You know that's a bunker, right? That's what he's really spending that money on.
Mm-hmm. So that he can stay in office past 2028.
Yeah.
Oh, what about that big outdoor patio he now has?
Where the Rose Garden used to be?
We had brunches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Just wait till they put in the slot machines.
Oh, well, that you'll be sure of. If they put in slot machines, the government's going to go broke because he's never owned a successful, profitable casino.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only man in America who's managed to bankrupt a casino. Not once, not twice, but 5 times. He's just an amazing dude.
Typical leftist bullshit.
It is. It's just crazy. I ordered. I'm sorry. Let me take this out of my mouth. I ordered some toys, Christmas things for my granddaughter. So she's changed her color from black to pink. She's no longer on her black. Everything, clothes have to be black, and so she now changed it to pink. But almost everything's coming from Japan or China because it's a lot of anime shit.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them has a tariff.
Yep.
Every single one of them has an additional tariff. As a matter of fact, one of them, there was a group of items, I think it was like $225 was the cost of the items that I was ordering from a particular, I think it was called Japan something. And it added $75 in tariff and fees.
Jesus.
To get it. It's fucking insanity.
You know what? I ordered a thing from Shein a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't going to do it if there was going to be a big tariff on it. But there was no extra charge because they already had it in their distribution warehouse in the country.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a lucky thing. Yes. Well, some of them already do have them right in the, but most of this stuff is coming from overseas. And have you guys ever ordered from Alibaba?
No, but I had them charge my credit card for stuff I didn't order. So
that's fine.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just ordered some stuff from, they don't call it Alibaba anymore because I think that guy got arrested and jailed for something for
credit card fraud?
Yeah, something like that. And so now it's just called, I think it's called Ali Direct or something. And so I ordered some stuff from Ali Direct this weekend too. But here's what I did. I ordered it through Google Pay and I paid for it and then immediately removed my credit card from Google Pay.
Yeah. So
that my Google Pay is no longer activated.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible now to fight against people fucking scamming you and stealing from you. You can do it, but it's so fucking hard.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
It really does. It takes you have to be vigilant, and every time I have to verify, 2-step verification, I bitch about it every time. Mm-hmm. And then after I do it, I say, oh, thank goodness for 2-step verification.
Yeah, it's just a hassle.
It's a huge fucking hassle because you guys know, I don't use my cell phone that much. It's not real. So at home, for the most part, I use a laptop. I don't use my phone for that kind of shit. When I shop, and even if I go online to shop at, to whatever, BJ's or something, I don't use my phone. I do it on the laptop. I very seldom use my phone to do that shit. Even emailing and texting. If I can use my laptop, I text from my laptop unless I'm, away from home. And so oftentimes my phone is in my car. And so I'll go on to do something else. I'll say 2-step verification. Fuck. And it says, you have, 60 seconds. By the time I get out to my car, get back in with that code, my 60 seconds is up. And I got to start all the fuck over again. I get locked out occasionally because it takes me too long. It took you too long. You're now locked out. Verify this, verify that, verify this. Oh, fuck you. But then I'm really glad.
With Live One, there was a website that we used to get reimbursed for expenses, upload receipts and all of that. And they implemented mandatory use of an authenticator app to get logged in. But the number on the authenticator app would change every 15 seconds.
What the fuck?
So you had 15 seconds to get the number and put it in and hit enter. And if you were on a keyboard that you weren't as familiar with, where sometimes they're spaced out more or something, it might take you a little bit longer and it would reset. And I'd be like, damn it.
Or you don't have a 9 key on it or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck me. See, that shit would just I wouldn't be able to do it, Jess. I just wouldn't. I'd have to say I have to quit.
Mm-hmm.
I got to put in my notice.
Yep.
I'm not quick enough to type in a 6-digit number in 15 seconds because I have to use the top row of numbers and I don't know where the fucking numbers are. Or it was in caps lock and I put in $, $%, parenthesis instead of the numbers. That's absolutely what would happen to me because I know we joke that I'm my technology skills are. It's not that my technology skills are not up to snuff. It's my ability. I know. Yeah, you're very.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
Yeah, it's like you've put Vaseline on the thing. You're using the Meg Ryan filter, but
the Sybil Shepherd.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, is it the Sybil Shepherd filter?
You know
Yeah,
what?
that's what
I'm the only one on screen. How about I just do that?
Oh, how come I'm not on? Oh, I know why I'm not on screen. I've got it. There we go. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Look at me. Look, I need a haircut. Look how, guys, do you see how silver my hair has gotten?
Yep.
It has gotten so silver. It is incredibly silver. And I've only got a little bit of gray left in the mustache. My eyebrows, though, still look like I dyed them. It's looking good. My eyebrows still look fantastic. It's very, very nice. Yeah, but I do have to get a haircut because I don't like when my hair gets fuzzy.
Oh.
I don't like fuzzy hair.
I need a haircut too, but I had my last one that was scheduled. I canceled because I don't need to be spending money on things.
Yeah.
And so now my hair is just annoying.
So you're probably not getting food deliveries or anything anymore, are you?
Well, I do only because I had already paid for the year membership.
Oh, nice.
And I may do that again anyway because it's $100 for a year, and then you get unlimited deliveries, and the groceries aren't marked up or anything.
So it's free delivery, and then you give a little tip?
Yeah.
How outstanding is that?
Yeah.
That is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Although I will say, I mean, I did I was at the grocery store last weekend and nobody was annoying. Everybody stayed the hell out of my way and didn't piss me off. So it was fine.
They've probably got a picture of now. If you see this woman, walk the other way.
Do not approach.
Do not. Hey, can you guys see this thing I got?
Yeah.
So it's a
surge
smart
protector.
outlet. Huh?
Is it a surge protector?
No, it's you plug it into into an existing wall outlet, and you can expand the outlets you have.
Oh.
But the beautiful thing about it is the reason why I got it is so that it's a smart outlet.
Oh,
That's
so you can do things.
Smarter than you.
Oh, it's smarter than me. It's so that you can turn shit on when you're away, and there's certain things I have to be able to turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly, it's for a pump. So I can turn it on. I don't have to rush home. If we get water in the basement, I can just turn the pump on from a remote location.
Yeah. Because
it'll. I have a sensor in the water gathering place. The water gathering place. Yes. There's a sensor in there, and it alerts me. See that? I've got it alerted by my. You guys think I don't have technology skills? It alerts me to my phone, and now I can turn on the thing that turns on the pump from an away location, from a remote location. I don't know what's the matter with my words here, from an away location. From when I'm away. Yes. But that thing's only $25. It's almost less than a good, just regular
surge protector.
Two-prong outlet.
Yeah. I mean, I have one that looks like that. That's also a surge protector. And you screw it in where the outlet plate goes.
Yeah, this one is a surge protector too, but it's only 735 joules. It doesn't.
Can you picture this guy getting like an Amber Alert on his phone and going, "My God, the garage door is open"?
No, that's the only way we can open our garage door too. So when someone needs to come in and do work in the house, they'll say, "Oh, can you open the garage door?" But sometimes it gets the thing that sucks is when the garage door Wi-Fi becomes disconnected from our Wi-Fi. Then I can't open the fucking garage door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. So, but you can buy a remote, a hardwire remote, I guess. But it's like $300.
Didn't I ask you the first time you said the only way you could get in was the Wi-Fi? And I said, surely there's a regular remote you could get for it. No, that's not available. The only thing is the Wi-Fi.
I didn't think there was. There is apparently, and it's like $300. I'm not fucking paying $300 for a remote. I'm going to get out of the car and use the key to unlock the door and go in the house and manually open the garage door. Yeah, it's fucking. They have you coming and going. Like at the shop, we were looking at, you know, those fork spoons dispensers they have in grocery stores, or like Whole Foods or something. When you get food and then they have you push the little button and it dispenses a fork or a spoon.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? So at the shelter, we would like to we hand out spoons and forks to people manually by hand, because you can't have people just
reach in their grubby hands into them.
Right. Well, reaching in, but some people might be sick, or MRSA, or these things spread. So we were looking at getting one of those things. Getting one of those things, those dispensers, they're not bad. The parts that's expensive is the proprietariness of the actual silver, the tableware.
They'll give you a free one, but you got to buy their fork.
Yeah, right. You have to buy their fork, and if you could buy 100 at BJ's or Costco for $8, they're going to charge you $8. Now you're going to get 300 for that price. They're going to charge you $8 for 50 of them.
Right.
It's just, so you just can't. There's no way around it. Oh, Jess, by the way, we're going to probably do a at the shelter. Do you remember? Were you at the station in Ithaca when we did Toys for Tot, the toys thing?
In Ithaca?
Yeah. Well, Cortland.
I don't remember doing a toys thing there, but that doesn't mean I wasn't there for it.
Yeah, you probably you would have remembered, because everybody wrapped toys, and it was a big event. It was a huge event. But I'm so glad that we're going to be doing a Toys for Tots at our place.
That's cool.
Yeah,
we did Toys for Tots at FRE.
Yeah, it's such a good thing. Mm. I think it's a really good thing. We're also doing going to be doing Halloween, handing out Halloween candy.
Very nice.
That should be those things are fun as well, and all the candy's donated, so it's all good stuff. All good. We're doing good shit, you guys.
I was thinking about you today when I was driving back from my doctor's appointment, because I was coming underneath an underpass, and there is like a cement wall that's like right on the edge of the underpass posts.
Yep.
And I could see at the end of the cement wall, and it's pretty wide, but at the end I could see these handles, and I realized it was a wheelchair. And then as I came through, I realized that there were several people just camped out right there on top of that wall. And then as I came out past it on the opposite side of the road with less cover, there was another little encampment. And I thought, those people need Wally's help.
Yeah, so we encourage people to get housing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a resource that we help you with. I as I nonchalantly say, we encourage you to get housing.
Yeah,
we actually
I'm sure that they would love that if there was only, the money.
It's just so goddamn it. And listen, I'm in an area. Housing is a little expensive here, but I am in an area of the country. It's not like I'm in a gigantic fucking city where housing should be as expensive as it is.
No,
I can't imagine where Chris lives, or I can't imagine where you live, Jess.
Yeah,
housing there must be fucking ridiculous.
It is, and they keep pushing out the lower income housing areas to build up more condos and hotels.
Well, of course, and that's all owned by corporations.
Yep,
that's all corporate housing. Those big giant corporate.
A lot of those apartments, I keep seeing stories that a lot of those condos are empty because nobody can afford to live there.
Part of the problem is, and I'll knock on the government for a minute, but part of the problem is voucher programs and Section 8 housing and some of those housing. I think some of those programs are the problem because they just pay whatever, They go along with the tide. They don't say, no, this shit isn't worth this. This piece of shit building that's a fire trap on the third floor, it's not worth that much. We're not going to fucking pay that much, but they pay standard going rate.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the worst housing in any community is owned by people who accept and only take Section 8 housing. The only people that will even take that are people who can't afford housing and are using vouchers or Section 8 housing or some sort of housing assistance. And those organizations, those housing assistance, federal and state, they pay whatever they have to pay to house people instead of saying, oh, fuck you, fix the building. If you want to keep getting money, fix the building.
Right.
Make it fucking livable and not fucking just take our money and fucking turn away the other way. But some of the programs get out of hand. This is where people who are trying to hold those people accountable are right. That you can't just continue to give fucking money away for bullshit. You have to at least fucking put some equity in these things.
Yeah.
And there's just not enough accountability. All right, I've talked enough about my stuff today, about my working. Chris, did you hear that I got 2 tickets today?
Yeah, it's a paradise. I heard.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. And the only reason why I really realized that his ticket is I got a text message that said somebody was parked in the loading zone today, and this organization that gives people ride shares, free rides to work in other places, sent a note to us saying somebody was parked in the loading zone today, not knowing it was me, and we got a ticket. So they got 3 fucking tickets out of that, and they were parked in front of a fire hydrant.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So theirs is probably worse than mine. But I'm going to have to offer to pay for it because it is my fault, which my wife will not be happy, but it is the way it goes.
There goes your first paycheck.
Yeah. Oh no, I got my first paycheck. It was fantastically, surprisingly fantastic. It was several hundred. It was a few $100s more than I was expecting on a first paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was also it was very nice to have a paycheck that I didn't have to hustle and deliver shit for, and it's up in the air on what you're going to get. The other thing is, so I've worked for 2 weeks now. I filled my gas tank up 1 time. And had I been doing the other part, I would have spent close to $500 in gas over the last 2 weeks. Ugh. Now I've spent $50 in gas over the last 2 weeks. What a savings.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's fucking, yeah, because normally I'd be spending a ton in gas, usually $200 to $250 a week. And so that's what a bonus.
Oh, Chris has left the meeting.
Oh, Chris.
He's jealous of your
maybe
savings.
I think what he's jealous of is talking about gas has given him the urge to take a shit. Now he's got the gas. And he go, oh, I told people today at work that I've had my Christmas tree up for 3 years. And they were like, what? I said, yeah, and I turn it on every now and again too. We really don't use this room for anything other than what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
That's the only, this room, and the cat.
That was me.
You just wanted to hear you got mail.
No, I forgot that you do that you had that already. And also that you don't turn your phone to silent.
I am really, I really am ancient, you know.
I know. No, I was texting Chris to see where he went.
There is no getting around that I am ancient.
True.
It is, and it's showing more and more every day. It is becoming more and more evident. I don't yell at people on my front lawn or any of that stuff. Well, nobody ever comes on the front lawn. What the fuck am I saying? But I'm not this ancient, like, you kids get off that lawn. I'm not that kind of ancient, but I am starting to get less and less enamored with advantage technology and just new shit. I'm less and less enamored at it and much more comfortable using old shit.
Yeah.
And not, and I don't know if that's a sense of age or it's a sense of, it doesn't have to be this fucking complicated.
Or I just don't want to learn any more shit. There's no more room in my brain for more shit to learn.
You know what? I think you're right, because there is fucking constantly, there should not be a learning curve to learn how to use the fucking refrigerator. I mean, should there?
No, but you know what? When I don't have a smart refrigerator or anything, but when I moved from my old house to this one, my old house, I had a side-by-side.
Yep.
Before that, my entire life, I had only had the kind of refrigerator where the freezer's on the top.
Yeah, sure.
And this one has the freezer drawer on the bottom.
I like that one. That's my favorite.
I like it now, but I could not figure out how to get all my stuff in it when I first moved.
Did you find out that it had a little drawer at the top too? Or did you knew it all along?
No, you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all Chris right. is back.
Yeah. There just should not be a learning curve. Chris, we were just was talking about my aging and how I'm sick of having to have a learning curve, how to use a refrigerator or a fucking toaster or the stove. Like the refrigerator, hit this and hit that, and there's all kinds of fucking shit on the front of it. You can hit the temperature. It's just too much. It's just too much shit. Just listen, I just want to turn a fucking knob on the stove and the fire comes on. That's it. I don't want there to be all kinds of other shit. You can cook 300 different ways, and you can set a timer for it to turn on at this time. It's not a convenience. It just isn't. It's a pain in the ass is what it is.
I bought an air fryer before I got laid off. I bought an air fryer, and I hadn't used it right away. Like, I had taken it out of the box and put it on the counter, and then I just didn't use it for several weeks. And then I plugged it in to use it one day, and the temperature came up in Celsius.
Well, that's fun.
Wow, that was like theme music, like spooky theme music.
That was I've got a problem on one of my stations.
Oh,
sorry.
Temperature came up in Celsius, and then it has all of these buttons on the front. Like, there's the plus and minus over here for the time and temperature, and then there's the start button, and then it looks like it says function, and it's got 4 squares on it. But then there's all these little pictures. There's a picture of French fries. There's a picture of a fish. There's a picture of all of these things, right? So you would think you push the French fry one, and it would be the right setting for French fries.
Right.
And so on. That's not a button. It's just a picture.
It's just a picture.
There was no manual, so I don't know how to change it from Celsius.
Did you get a swap meet?
I got it. No, I just got it online. I don't know how to change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. The only thing you can do to change, like, whichever one of those little functions it is from French fries or whatever, is to push that function button multiple times. which is like basically this one's 190 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes and this one's but you can also just do that manually. So basically I just put it, whatever it's on when I put it in there, that's the temperature, 10 minutes, done.
We have an air fryer. The air fryer, and it's got time and temperatures at two separate places, but you have to hit the time and it'll go to toast or fucking waffles or whatever the fuck it is, frozen, and you hit through it and say okay, and then you hit start, but no, that fucking shuts it off and restarts it because you still have to pick the time and the temperature. It's like, what the fuck? Listen, I want toast. Let me hit toast and just do your thing. So I'm going to put the old toaster back up on the counter and put that thing in a fucking box. Mm-hmm. Because the old toaster, it's got a little dial that shows, like 6 different colors, white all the way over to fucking dark brown. You put it in the middle, you push the lever down, toast. That's what I want. I'm fucking not making gourmet toast at my place. Mm-hmm. It's just like I like the original Keurig that you picked up the thing, the Keurig, you put the pod in, you pushed it down, you hit make coffee. It made you fucking an 8-ounce cup of coffee. Now you can pick the fucking size of the cup, the number of ounces, the dark, you want it extra strong, listen.
I didn't even tell you that the other day, randomly, there's a person delivering something at my front door. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not buying things right now. I go open the front door. There's a Cuisinart grind and brew coffee maker sitting on my front porch.
Who sent you that?
My besties.
How fucking beautiful is that?
Right?
That is so nice.
Aww. And then they had the nerve to apologize. This is not an inexpensive coffee maker, which is why I didn't buy it for myself. They had the nerve to apologize for it not being the even more expensive coffee maker that I used to have. Because the one that I used to have was a $400 coffee maker. I didn't pay that for it, but that's what it costs to get it new. And they apologized for it not being that one. And I was like, are you kidding me?
How beautiful is that, though?
Yeah.
You've got darling friends.
I do have darling friends.
They're so nice. Yeah. So my Keurig, I think I told you, when I make a pot of a fucking thing of Keurig now, if I hit 8 ounces, I think I get fucking 4. If I hit 10 ounces, I get 6 ounces. Like, what the fuck?
See, I never liked the coffee that
you're
Keurigs
an old
make.
man. It's trying to match your prostate. What it does.
Yeah.
It might be. You may have a point there, my friend. Yeah, I find I don't need all the fancy bullshit. It's not impressive. What's impressive is turn the knob and it fucking starts and it works. It's like my car, So way back in the day, I used to do all my own shit on my car. Mm-hmm. I realized technology. I can't change the oil in my car anymore. I don't necessarily want to, but it's got that skid plate thing under it. And you need a special tool to get the skid. So the skid plate protects all the shit underneath so it doesn't rust as soon.
Oh.
Not something you'd experience down in your neck of the woods, Jess.
No, because they don't put salt.
Yeah, not putting salt. Don't get all that snow. I can't even do that shit anymore. So now I got to bring it to some guy and, they charge you $100 to change your oil. Like, what the
Yeah, I have to pay $100 to change my oil.
Yeah, that's insanity.
But I don't have to do it every 3 months. Or even 3,000 miles. I think you get 5,000 on it now.
Yeah, 5,000. I go to 5,000 all the time.
Yeah.
I don't fuck around. I put my
and at this point, I'm not doing 5,000 miles a year on my car. Like
you really aren't, are you?
No.
I think last year I did about 80,000 miles.
I barely have. I mean, I have more than 80,000 miles on my car, but not for a 2012. I have really low miles on my car. I don't think I've crossed 100,000 yet.
So I have a 2021, and I think I'm just at around 200,000. And even before I was doing any delivery stuff, I drive a lot. I like driving. I like mobility. I like doing it. Plus, I like doing all the other stuff. I had sometimes go, oh, that's what I was going to tell you. You know what? After this, I have a doctor's appointment. How fucking awesome is it that I'm going to see my doctor. I have a 6:45 appointment.
You mentioned that last week. Your dentist.
Is that fabulous, though?
Yeah.
That is so fabulous to be able to go see the doctor in a time period that doesn't interfere with your work life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart ass doctor. I'll tell you.
Yeah, because I lost a lot of work time today, since my doctor is 45 minutes away.
Yeah. So how long is your procedure tomorrow?
It depends on if they get all of the cancer the first cut or if they have to keep going back.
Oh, okay. And so they do a first cut and then they check it.
They do a first cut, they bandage me up and send me out to the waiting room, and they go and check it under a microscope and see if there's cancer on the edges. And if the edges are clean, then they bring me back in and stitch me up and send me home. And if the edges are not clean, then they do another cut.
What a pain in the ass that is, going to go sit and wait and come back in.
Yep. And that cycle repeats until the edges are clean.
Fuck that.
And since it's right here,
right,
on my nose, that could get ugly.
Yeah, it could. It fucking good. But they're pretty reassured, huh? I mean, they'll let you know that you've gone through this before. Same place?
No, not the place. The first time was here in a much fleshier area, and the second time was right above my lip, which is also fleshier. The first time was terrible, and they did cut somewhere they weren't supposed to and caused more problems, and I was in pain for days. And the second time I was fine the next day, which is why I'm not sure how I'm going to be on Wednesday.
Right. You've had both experiences at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to go good.
And then they're going to be like, just take Tylenol. It's fine.
Yeah.
What's a little autism between friends?
Yeah. Do you have do you have any sort of rule about pain relief, about taking just give me the powerful shit?
I mean, they're not going to give me anything. They're literally
they're not.
No. The first time I had it done, they said, just take Tylenol, it'll be fine. And that was a lie. And the second time they had it done, I called ahead and said, listen, I don't need a month's worth of anything. I don't even need a week's worth of anything. The first 24 hours was so incredibly painful last time. I'm just asking you to give me something to get me through the first 24 hours.
Right.
And they said, Tylenol. And I said, it didn't work for me. And they said, then take Tylenol and Advil, both.
Yeah.
And so the last time that I had it done, my parents came into town. So this was just back in 2018.
What drug did your mom have?
Hydrocodone.
There you go. And
she cut them in half and then made me take a half of a half because she didn't want me to get addicted.
Right.
But she brought several of them, and I took it right after we left the doctor's office, and then I took another one that night, and then I was fine. I didn't need it again.
That's exactly where I am on that stuff too. Give me the shit for the first day or two that I'm going to need it, that it's going to be the most excruciating, and then I will forget after that day.
Yeah, I think somewhere I still have the rest of those half pills that she gave me in 2018.
Yeah, I bet.
And last year when I was cleaning out her house, maybe I found a bottle that was open, and
Maybe you did.
I asked the facility that she was in, can you use these? They're open. And they said no, but she's got an active prescription, so we already have it for her. And I was like, okay.
All right, I'll take care of this.
I don't know if it's still any, good. It's a year old, but.
I wish right now we were on video because your facial expressions are so good right now. Yeah, it's so fantastic.
I don't know
It's
nothing.
so good. Yeah, Chris, do you have a drug policy?
A policy.
Yeah, on taking like addictive drugs. Like,
Yeah.
some people won't touch them at all. They're afraid.
No, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't either. But I know I do have friends. I actually have family who will not. They refuse to because they have issues with other things.
Here's what I know. The first back in the, I guess it would have to be the late 90s when I was in Texas, and an intern dropped a speaker on my foot and shattered my toe. And the doctor gave me a prescription for Vicodin because we weren't so shy about those things in the 90s.
No. Mother's Little Helper.
Yeah. No, that was, I thought Mother's Little Helper was like the stuff that calms you down.
Yeah, that it is. It is.
Yeah, this was Vicodin. And I didn't know anything about anything. And so I took it before I went on the air. And I was at a station where you had to say a really long position. We had to say Temple Colleen's all hit music station, The Nerve, 105.5 KNRV.
Fuck that.
Every time we opened up the mic, we had to say all of that without exception. And what I said, I could hear myself clearly say, Temple Colleen's all hit music station, The Nerve, 105.5 KNRV. And I could not force my mouth to say the words correctly. I was thinking clearly. I was fine to drive home. I just could not make words. And so I tried to get off the, get as few words as possible out on the air. So I would just say 105.5 KNRV. And as soon as I got off the air, I was written up for not saying the positioning statement.
See? Writing up people.
Yeah.
So fucking silly.
Yeah.
It is silly for that in that instance, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's so fucking silly.
But that was a place that I later found out was trying to find reasons to let everybody go.
I'm also thinking that Temple, Killeen, I've been in Killeen, Texas.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being enough, that there are so many radio stations in that market. You need such a strong positioning statement.
It's right next to Waco. So you're getting these other stations within that area.
It just seems so. I'm not sure that positioning statements like that work at all.
Well, no. That station, right after they fired us all, they flipped it. They fired us all 10 months after they put the station on the air. Because we didn't beat the Heritage Waco CHR, and they flipped the station to oldies. And now it's back to country, which is what they had flipped it away from when they built KNRV.
Yeah, so that's that part of, I'm looking at that's that part of when people think they have to come in and put their stamp on shit. Yep. We got to make all kinds of changes. We got to put a stamp. No, you just got to fucking make better what's already there.
Yep.
That's usually all you have to do is just fucking tighten up the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
There usually is not a need to change it all entirely. And to go up against heritage stations, it's not always a good idea.
Well, no, and especially if you're just going to half-ass it.
Well,
this was the station, I know I've talked about this before, because this was the station where it was like an alternative leaning CHR. So we were playing, oh gosh, what's her name? Tracy Bonham?
Yeah.
And Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
We're playing...
That always works.
The Butthole Surfers and Mariah Carey on the same radio station. Now, I enjoyed the music mix, but it's not your typical.
Right.
Not your typical thing.
Yeah, I think that's just mistakes when people do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, your dogs are barking. It must be time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
It is time to go. All right,
All right,
guys.
I'm going to go to my appointment.
Wish me luck.
Chris,
Yeah, good luck.
are you here all the time? Are you away at all this week?
No.
Oh, good. So I'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. Good luck,
Okay.
Jess.
Thanks.